Welcome to the London Youth Express. I am Renata Leufen, and today we want to talk about the new curriculum, the contents that must change and the contents that will change. In our series about the new curriculum, I think what we worked out so far and what you can watch on YouTube on the London Youth Express video channel if you have missed these videos. What we worked out is somehow how ridiculous the current curriculum is and how unrealistic and actually absurd our expectations regarding our young people really are. We do not at this moment in time and in history provide our young people with what they actually need. We do not give them the best learning environment. We do not give them freedom of learning. And if you object and say, oh, we have so many alternatives and we do have freedom of learning, then I ask you to consider how much the rights of parents have been reduced and infringed over time and again and again and again. We must have a new curriculum, and one of the greatest problems that we have with the existing curriculum, in maybe even its permitted variations, is the contents. Does the contents of the current curriculum really prepare our children to have happy relationships, to like themselves, to believe in themselves, to discover their destiny and potential, to believe that they can do it, and to lead happy, strong, productive, successful lives? Does the current content of our curriculum and our curricula, does it actually make sense? Is it actually humane what we are doing in our education system in the name of education and in the name of knowledge with and to our children? I believe many of us share the opinion that our education system is not working or not working as good as it should. And I would add that our education system is not providing the real value for the money that we have put into it and that we are putting into it. We have children and young adults who are really deprived. They are deprived, and then we offer them TV, we offer them sex, we offer them alcohol, we even are quite permissible with the drugs, and we let them alone with their pain, with their boredom, and we just leave them to themselves. There is a solution. We need a new curriculum content, and this content has to be life-centered. It must be a curriculum that centers on life skills and on what children need to have happy lives. It is so absurd to test the memory of children, how much they remember historical dates or what happened then or there. It is so ridiculous to pump our children full with stuff that can be compared to rotten eggs. And this is what we are feeding our children today. In our education system with our curriculum, we are feeding them rotten eggs instead of a whole meal, proper meal with all the right nutritions, ingredients and spices to really build our children up. So today we are starting a new series called Teaching Life Lessons. Teaching life lessons, lessons for life, taking the focus of our education system away from the past, away from brainwashing, away from rewarding children who have a good memory, away from enforcing a false unity and a completely false security upon our children and our families. What I propose is a curriculum that integrates the parents, because who needs help? These are the children and also the parents. Both need help because both have been messed up. And we know that everything in our education system is messed up. The pupils are messed up, the teachers are messed up, the parents are messed up, and the curriculum is totally messed up. I think we have to start teaching our children about who they are, who man is, and what the destiny and purpose of man on this planet and in this universe and in the life after death is. And we have to teach our children the spiritual laws which they must know and which they must work with to have positive and good lives. We must teach our children relationship skills, what relationships mean. We must teach our children parenting skills. We must show them how important it is, how crucial that we have a new generation of good parents. We must teach our children financial skills, how to become financially independent, more entrepreneurial, and how to set up their own companies, their own businesses, how to follow careers like in music, in acting, in painting. We have to include into the new curriculum also maybe a bit uncomfortable subjects like what happens when we die and what happens after we die. And we got to teach our children that life is growth. It's not about memorizing things, dates, numbers, words. This is the old curriculum. This is the curriculum that didn't work and that will never work, and that we have to humanize and to modernize. We have to include lessons which teach our children how to really be in peace with themselves. And we got to enable our children to heal from wounds, to heal from disappointments, and to heal from the whole negativity which our society emanates and throws on them and on us every day. We need to make bold steps for change because we have already entered the space age, and there is a wave of deep discontent which is flowing through the entire earth. People have never been as discontent as they are nowadays, because they see all the wonderful things that they can have and could have on TV and in the movies and in the newspapers and in the media. And they wonder about the meaning of their lives. We have to give our children an answer to the question what the meaning of life is. And the meaning of life cannot be an education system that selects and deselects, that labels children as incompetent and as failures, and that is based on competition and on fear. We have to teach our children to take the torch of knowledge, of light, of advancement, and to go boldly through the present and into the future, and to create the first really humane society that has ever existed on this planet. We need a revolution in our curriculum. We need a curriculum that really empowers our children to live, to be who they really are, to dream their dreams, and to believe that they can design their own life and that they can all have a good life. And there has to be a power shift. We got to have a power balance between children and young adults and adults. We got to come to an understanding of true equality, because at the moment we have this dark thought which is going around that children have less worth than the adults do, that children are somehow not whole, that children have to wait until they become, that children should just be something like, perhaps best described, half human beings or not full human beings. And this got to change. So watch out for our new series, Teaching Life Lessons, which is starting now, and which is there to encourage every one of us to think new ideas and to focus on the solution of how we can all work together, putting our differences aside and renewing our education system so that we raise the first generation that is really free. And this is worth the price. This is worth all our change effort. This is worth doing things differently. If we manage this, that we raise the first generation that is really free, then we have accomplished a master feat, then we have accomplished something that is absolutely great and awesome, and that will benefit humanity forever.